Friends, we'll solve now 10 questions on profit and loss. This is Atanu Chaudhary. The first question. Original mark price of Rs 600 is 50% more than the original cost price. And when mark price and sale price both increases by 20%, profit is doubled. You have to find the original sale price, right? We will evaluate cost price first. Let cost price be CP, sale price be SP, and mark price be MP. Question is, how many times of CP is MP? Being 50% more than the cost price, mark price is 1.5 times CP, which is equal to Rs 600. So cost price CP is Rs 400. Okay. Now we'll assume profit as P and form sale price SP as 400 plus P. We are ready to apply the powerful change analysis technique. By this method, we'll simply equate change in profit with change in sale price. Change in sale price is 20% of 400 plus P, and that is 0.2 times 400 plus P. This must be equal to change in profit. As profit is doubled, change in profit is simply P. Simplify the equation and you will get profit P as Rs 100. Add this profit to cost price of Rs 400 and get the original sale price as Rs 500. Answer is option C, Rs 500. Mark that we didn't need to use the increase in mark price at all. Let's move on to the second question. Profit of 25% is included in the mark price and discount is 16%. So what will be the actual profit, right? With profit of 25% included in the mark price, it will simply be 1.25 times cost price CP, as profit is always on cost price. Discount of 16% is on this mark price. So discount will be 16% of 1.25 CP, that is 0.20 CP. Sale price SP is mark price minus discount, that is 1.05 CP. So profit being difference of sale price and cost price, it is 0.05 CP or 5% of cost price. Answer is option B, 5%. Let's solve the next problem. Even after giving a 23% discount on his advertised price, a shopkeeper makes a profit of 10% on one item, which is Rs 56. Find his advertised price. 10% profit on cost price CP is Rs 56. So cost price is 10 times of Rs 56, that is Rs 560. But sale price SP is profit plus cost price. So sale price is Rs 56 plus Rs 560, that is Rs 11 times 56. The value we have not calculated, as we could foresee that the factor 11 will cancel out. This is what we call delayed evaluation technique. Now discount of 23% on advertised price AP is 0.23 AP, and this reduces AP to sale price SP. So SP equal to 0.77 AP. And this equals 11 times 56. Finally, advertised price AP is then Rs 800. Answer is option D, 800. Next problem then. Simply stated, the question is, if the profit on cost price is 20%, find out the percentage of the same profit taken on selling price instead of the cost price. The profit of 20% on cost price CP is 0.2 CP. So sale price SP is 1.2 CP. Percentage of 0.2 CP profit on sale price 1.2 CP is then 16 2/3%. Answer is option C, 16 2/3%. The fifth problem now. The question says, find the overall gain if the shopkeeper gains 20% on buying goods and 30% on selling those goods. A little confusing, isn't it? Let's make it clear. For making a gain of 20% on buying goods, the goods worth rupees 120 at market price must be bought at the cost of rupees 100. Mark the words market price. Rupees 120 is not the cost price for the shopkeeper. It is the market price, say MCP. The cost to the shopkeeper, which is his investment for future gain, is just rupees 100. So 20% gain on buying is not actual. It is a potential gain for future selling of the goods. For making a profit of 30% on selling with official cost price of rupees 120, the sale price must be 1.3 times of rupees 120, that is rupees 156. As actual cost price of the goods worth 120 was rupees 100, overall profit for the shopkeeper would be 56%. Answer is then option D, 56%. Next question. A discount of 15% on one article is same as the discount of 20% on a second article. You have to find the possible costs of the articles. Concept of discount is a discount of X% reduces the cost to the buyer by X% of the cost on which the discount is given. Let cost of first article be CP1 and cost of second article be CP2. By the two equal given discounts then, 0.15 CP1 equal to 0.2 CP2. Ratio of the cost would be 4/3. Values of only option C 80/60 satisfies this condition. Answer is then option C 80/60. The seventh question. This is a typical question in which sale prices of two bullocks are same at rupees 8,400 each with no net loss or gain. With sale of one at 20% profit, find the loss percentage in the other sale. Out of the two pairs of cost prices and sale prices, the two sale prices are same at rupees 8,400. Let's assume cost price of one as CP1, for which 20% profit was made, and the other as CP2. So 8,400 equal to 1.2 CP1, and you will get immediately the value of CP1 as rupees 7,000. The profit amount in this case is rupees 1,400. As there was no net loss or gain, there must have been a loss of rupees 1,400 on the second sale. Add this loss to sale price of rupees 8,400 and get the cost price of the second bullock at rupees 9,800. As percentage of cost price rupees 9,800, this loss of rupees 1,400 is 14.2/7%. Answer is option C, 14.2/7%. You may refer to the corresponding article at showsolve.com in which an alternate quicker method with practically no calculation is explained. This alternate method is conceptual and abstract, so may be a little difficult to understand. But if you can follow this method comfortably, it is the solution in fewest number of steps. The link to the article is given in the description of the video. Next question. After selling 2/5 of a land costing rupees 96,000 at a loss of 6%, if Ramu wants to make a net profit of 10% by selling the remaining portion of the land, what must be the percentage profit in the second sale? Knowing that the final result of profit percentage on cost price would be independent of cost price, let's assume for convenience cost price of land rupees 96,000 equal to CP. 6% loss in selling 2/5 of the land is then 0.024 CP. Ramu's target profit is 10% of CP or 0.1 CP. So, to compensate for the loss in the first sale, it must be added to the target gain to form the gain in the second sale. The gain in the second sale would have to be then 0.124 CP. This gain in second sale has to be achieved on the cost price of the rest 3/5 of the land, which is 0.6 CP. So required percentage profit in second sale is 0.124 CP divided by 0.6 CP times 100 equal to 22/3%. Cost price CP cancels out as expected. Answer is option D, 20 to 30%. The ninth question now. A trader marked his goods at 20% above the cost price of rupees 245,346. He sold half of his stock at marked price, 1/4 at 20% discount on marked price, and the rest at 40% discount on marked price. Find his total gain. This is an interesting question that seems difficult because of the large cost price. But you would see that finally the solution doesn't depend on this cost value. We would simply assume it to be CP at the start. At 20% above cost price, marked price MP is 1.2 CP. This is the first sale price for half of the goods purchased. So first sale amount is half of 1.2 CP equal to 0.6 CP. Discount on second sale is 20% of 1.2 CP equal to 0.24 CP. So second sale price is 1.2 CP minus 0.24 CP equal to 0.96 CP. As 1/4 of the stock is sold at this price, second sale amount is 1/4 of 0.96 CP equal to 0.24 CP. Now discount on third sale is 40% of 1.2 CP equal to 0.48 CP. So third sale price is 1.2 CP minus 0.48 CP equal to 0.72 CP. Rest 1/4 of the stock is sold at this price. So third sale amount is 1/4 of 0.72 CP equal to 0.18 CP. Adding the 3, the total sale amount in 3 sales is 1.02 CP. So overall profit percentage is 2%. Mark that whatever be the value of the cost price, the answer remains same because profit percentage is independent of the cost price. Answer is option A, 2%. Last question now. A shopkeeper gives a discount of 5% on sale of a watch. If discount were 6%, he earns rupees 15 less profit. What is the mark price of the watch? Let the mark price be MP. Increase in discount percentage is 1% of MP, and this increase reduces the sale price by the same amount. As cost price remains unchanged, reduction in sale price 1% of MP equals the reduction in profit by rupees 15. So the mark price of the watch would be 100 times of rupees 15, that is rupees 1500. Answer is rupees 1500. This is where we end the solutions of 10 questions. For going through detailed solutions, please refer to the article in our website suresolve.com. Link is in the description of this video. Before signing off, we must remind you, if you find this video useful, please subscribe to our channel. Happy learning!